What's up, everybody? Noah Kizer back here for your daily video. This is just my quick thoughts on my second viewing, my second attempt at trying to understand this film and enjoy it. The first time I saw it, I just couldn't get into it. There's no way I could get into it. But I figured I've given films second chances before, and I've ended up loving them, i.e., Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Cars, Ratatouille, um, the remake of Beauty and the Beast. The first time I saw it, I hated it, but I think it was because of the experience. Blade Runner 2049 definitely is better than I originally thought. But it's still not an amazing movie to me. I hate to say it. I really do hate to say it. But there's nothing more I can say. If you don't know what this movie's about, it's all about Ryan Gosling's character, who's just named K. And he is a Blade Runner who, how do I say this? His discovery of a secret accidentally takes him to find Rick Deckard, who is the former Blade Runner from the original, played by Harrison Ford. There's not very many people in this movie, let me tell you what. There's not very many, big people. You got Jared Leto in here. You got Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford, Robin Wright's in here. I'm going to try and say her name. Ana de Armas. She's pretty smoking in this movie. But to me, the best part of the movie for me is the first 35 minutes. I feel like this is a movie that when I'm tired and there's nothing on TV, I could just pop the digital copy on my TV and basically just fall asleep to this movie. It's relaxing. It's a very slow burn type of a movie. If you don't like movies that have a slow burn feeling to them, then this is not the movie for you. But I will say, particularly after Jared Leto first comes into the picture, then that's where it starts. No, I'm just going to say right after someone's hand gets crushed. I'm not going to say anything more than that about that part. But this movie went really, really quick. It's 2 hours and I believe 44 minutes, but it has 11 minutes of end credits. So, you can skip the end credits. There is no end credit scene as far as I know, and there are no deleted scenes as far as I know, which kind of pissed me off. We're probably going to get a version every year. We'll probably get the director's cut. They're going to call this the theatrical cut, the original cut. We'll get a director's cut, and then we'll get a final cut. When those cuts finally come out, I will watch those cuts, maybe, just like Blade Runner. The final cut is the best cut. The first time I watched Blade Runner, it was the director's cut. Did not like it. The final cut, pretty damn good. But it is pretty freaking late now, guys. Can barely keep my eyes open. A few more things I gotta say, though. People don't know this about me, unless you've watched my channel for about a year. I am a wrestling fan as much as I am a movie fan, maybe a little bit more. But when Dave Bautista showed up in this movie, I loved it. He can do no wrong, in my opinion. I have not seen a movie. I know I haven't seen Bushwick, or Bushwick or whatever, which is his new one, where he does like a one-shot type movie. I believe it's supposed to look like it's all done in one shot, with no edits or cuts. But that's not gonna happen. But Blade Runner 2049 is a great movie now. I can definitely see myself watching this movie. But get past the first hour 15. In the middle somewhere, between the hour 15 mark and where he finds Harrison Ford, that's where it gets a little bit boring. But then right after that, it picks right back up. Right back up. This film is going to become a cult classic. Most people love it already, and I know some people who didn't like it only because of the runtime. Now I can tell them, if you can get past the first hour 15, just stick around for the first hour 15. If you don't find it interesting during the first half, then just turn it off. Give the movie at least till the first hour. At the least. If you don't like it, turn it off. The visual effects are, of course, some of the best I have ever seen. As well as the direction of this movie. The direction and the cinematography. Those are two different things. I'm not going to go into it. But I can finally say that my real final grade. In my original review, I watched it back before I filmed this one. I gave it a C-. What in the hell was I thinking? Blade Runner 2049 gets an A-. It's still not as good as I wanted it to be, but it's still good enough. It wouldn't make it on my best of the year from last year's list, but I'm not counting it as a 2018 movie, because this movie came back out in 2017, and I already have a full-fledged review, which I will probably take down and replace with this video. But anyways, guys, I do have 2 more reviews, hopefully 2 more reviews, maybe just 1 more review. I have 2 more rentals from Family Video for this week for you guys. I do indeed have Crooked House with Glenn Close, and starring the kid from The Good Doctor and Bates Motel. I have Almost Friends. So as always, if you liked this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, well, I am so sorry, but you clicked on the stupid thing. But if you did, please like the video. Leave a little comment down below and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time.